Hey y'all, I'm sitting here looking at a different screen than y'all are right now. I had to pop up right when I started recording, so it's kind of weird looking. And here it goes again. Oh my stars, y'all. I don't know what I'm going to do with this stuff. It, mm, Everything pops up all at the same time. Okay, the reason I'm on my computer, two reasons. One, I have got a picture I've got to show you. It's not a good picture. It's a picture of what happened and why I haven't been on as much and why I don't have any of the character blankets done at all. I have one blanket with 4 of the colors. I need one more on that blanket. But what happened was, I don't know if this has ever happened to y'all, but I kind of got distracted while I was crocheting. And let's just say I didn't find it until after the red was done. So I just ended up having to tear it all out. And when I show y'all what I mean, you'll understand. Yeah, it was that far off. And not for nothing, but the white was off too. Pretty bad, huh? So I had to rip out all the red, and I thought, well, I'll just put the red onto the other white one that I've already finished, but I haven't done the red on. So I'll just go ahead and do that. So I started pulling out the red, and I looked over at the other one, and I'm like, oh, this one's wrong too. So I had to pull it out to start over with the white. So on the third color, I had to start over. Yay. Yeah, I gotta get 3 fingers up, y'all. I am just not here today. Oh, we took the dogs to the vet. Yeah, let's just say they are crazy when they're all in the car. 6 dogs, y'all, in a car, trying to come up into the front seat because good and well, we don't have a thing that comes down between the front seats to the back where we had all the dogs. And of course, we're scooting along, and all of a sudden we're both like, "Oh no!" We we cracked the windows about this far because one of them decided to go potty in the back of the car, like all the way to the back. At least he went way back there, but we had to roll the windows down so that we would not die because it was bad. It was bad. And so we had the windows rolled down, and we're both just like cracking jokes and stuff like this because that's what we do when we get nervous or upset or sad, or we'll laugh. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but we laugh at inappropriate times. Um, Very inappropriate. But we can't help it. For some reason, it's our nervousness that gets us every time. Went to the doctor, and she, of course, said I was doing good except for my iron. I do have to have an ultrasound on next Friday for this. We think it's a lipoma, but no telling. Um, so they're going to do an ultrasound on it, see what they're got to do, but they're going to end up cutting it out anyway, regardless, because it's in a very, very bad place. Um, yeah, I can't stay there. I get lucky, I guess. Um, I have got to write Rose an email apologizing for not finishing any washcloths. But I am going to do some and send them to her, but it's going to be a while because I'm going to finish this blanket, and my sister wants me to start on the other blanket instead of finishing all my character blankets, which is kind of Not making me happy, but that's okay. But I will do it because, she asked and she said please. So, when you say please, I will help you out. Um, I think that's about it, y'all. It's gonna really short update just to tell y'all I'm still struggling with these blankets. I will get them done, maybe, but I will try. Oh, and my Kindle broke. Had to send it back. Hmm. And just so you know, that even if the Kindle breaks within the first year, they send you a refurbished one. They do not send you another new one because it's not their fault it broke. It's not mine. I don't take that thing hardly anywhere. And I'm very careful about where it goes and how it's handled because I don't want to be without my Kindle. And sure enough, I just opened it one day and it just stopped, froze, wouldn't wouldn't do anything to it. So I had to send it back. Sad because I had so many books. I knew what I had read. Now I don't. I have a whole bunch of books that don't tell me whether or not I've read them before. So helpful. Yeah. Literally does not tell you if you've read them unless it's on the actual Kindle that you're reading on. Um, I have noticed that doesn't go through all the. They would start texting right whenever I'm recording, but we'll see. I'll read those later. I'm not in any hurry. Oh, and my CPAP machine. I got a notice in to send it back. So you have to register it before you send it back. So I went online to where they said to go, and I went in to register my device, and it won't be registered. Nope, not at all. So I'm going to have to wait until they actually get the website up to where it can handle everybody checking their thing and their serial numbers and stuff and seeing if it's got to be returned or whatever. But um, they said do not use it until I get on the website to find out if it's mine that's doing it. But mine is listed on their little list, so I'm assuming it's going to be on there. Let's see. Oh my God, y'all! Did y'all see those gorgeous flowers that Bag O' Day sent Linda? Beautiful, beautiful. I was so happy for her. She needed a pick me up, and that was brilliant. I don't care who you are. That was brilliant. Bag O' Day made her day, and I'm just so thankful for that. I really am because she needed to pick me up so badly, and I appreciate those kind of people who do those random acts of kindness. They don't expect anything in return, but kind of like, I guess in a way it's kind of like me because I'd rather give than to get, if that makes sense. Um, Although I don't mind getting like a card or a postcard from one of my viewers or something like that, or even a stitch marker because I still have all those gorgeous stitch markers um, from Nan's Next Knots. There's I use them. What can I say? Um, I actually try to the last thing that I do to before I do the border around is I always put one of her stitch markers there so I'll know where to begin and end. And the other stitch markers I use are like these little plastic, like safety pins, but they work fairly well. I mean, I don't want to waste those beautiful ones on that, so I think they're prettier displayed than they are anything else. So what I may do is, get a string to go from here to here and put knots in it all the way across. And maybe a piece of yarn would work really good, wouldn't it? And then put each stitch marker in its own little section so that each little stitch marker can be displayed. I really love mine. And I haven't made any in a while. I just have been so slammed. Well, you know, it's that time of year. My sister lets me wrap her presents for her. Yeah. And we just cleaned out her closet again, and we're moving her jewelry around, and I needed to sort through some of it. So it's all all her costume jewelry is on my floor over here in a bag, so that I gotta take it back because I'm through with that part. Now it's just making the necklaces and the earrings so that she can wear different places, which I think that's going to be the best one because I can make them pretty. But that's enough about me. What about y'all? What are y'all working on? Y'all, please tell me nobody else is having this issue right now, because I would feel so bad for you because it's not fun. I have already had to rip out and then, do those little balls. Like, you can't do them tight. You have to do them really loose so that you don't make the yarn stretch out. So I did that. And this is the excess that was on that one blanket. Yeah, that's actually a lot of yarn. It doesn't look like much, but I would say it's about 200 yards, maybe a little less, not by much. But I mean, this ball is actually compact in the middle because the way I wrap. But yeah, I don't like that I get distracted by that. I've been doing good on my Weight Watchers. So far, I've lost, since I started it, I've lost 27 pounds. Go me. I don't keep a scale in my house, and there's a reason for that. Scales only register your actual physical weight. It doesn't take into account your bones, your muscle, or anything like that. That's why we take our shoes off when we get weighed at the doctor's office and drop everything off of us so that we don't have any extra weight. Big girl problems. But yeah, I do the best I can. But yeah, I just wanted to get on, update y'all, let y'all know what I'm doing, see how y'all are doing. That's actually important to me. And if y'all are working on anything special, just let me know in the comments. I would love to know what you're working on, because I get my best ideas from you guys. Especially Linda. Linda sent me the link for the character blanket. Oh my gosh, perfect. And she sent me some other links I'm going to be doing too, but not just yet. I've got other things I've got to finish first. But I'm definitely excited about finishing at least one character blanket. I started on the brown. So let me show you the brown I did for the deer. Okay, so there's red and then brown. This is a little darker than the gingerbread, which I tried to get it as close to the actual gingerbread color, when it's baked and stuff. I know, y'all, I don't make sense sometimes, but those kind of things would bug me. Yeah, because it's not the color she wanted to use. I've been using my own color palette. I picked my own greens, my own whites, my own reds. I know what colors I like. That brown is perfect. It's Premier Basics. The BASIX one. So, I mean, it's a really good one. I have had no problems with the basics colors that I've used. Not a single problem. I've had more problems with my Super Saver, surprise, surprise, than I have with the Premier Basics. And I never have a problem with Mary maximum value yarn. Never have had a problem with it. Sometimes it could be rough, but once you wash them, it softens out in the wash. And let's see. Yeah, I got so much on. I've got so many projects I've got to do. Help. Because I actually like to read too, so sometimes I don't get as much done as I want to. Because sometimes I just like to sit there and read for a while. Just relax, not watch TV. Because, see, I watch a lot of TV when I'm crocheting because I'll watch a series. I'll start a series. It's crazy, y'all. And I will crochet along with that series. And since I made that mistake, I'm being very, very careful when I get to each end to check it before I start back the other way to make sure that it's level. So, yeah, that's working out actually pretty good. But, yeah, these are heavy blankets. They're Afghans, but they're not as big as a normal Afghan, I don't think. But they're all single crochet all the way across. So it's like 40 rows tall and then 100 and something across. So that's quite a few single crochets. I'm not going to do the math. Y'all will have to do it yourself because I just can't do it today. I'm having one of those days. Hopefully, I haven't bounced too much for you guys because I know sometimes with my computer it's not as stable as it should be. But I got a new little desktop thing that sits on my bed. Sometimes it'll move with me, sometimes it won't. So it's just kind of like a hit or miss kind of thing. That's it, y'all. Pretty much done. I've got an idea about something I want to read to y'all, but I don't know if I can. Um, because I don't know if it's true. If you're allowed to. I know it's an old book, um, but I don't know if it's in the public. It's a part of the public domain. I really don't know. So we'll just have to wait and see. I will try. I don't know how good I'll do at it, but I will certainly give it a go. Yeah. Look at here. I've just done nothing but just for 19 minutes. So I'm going to let y'all go so that y'all can do what y'all need to do. I always feel like I'm half ready for these things and I never do them the way I want to, but I don't think anybody ever does. So I'm going to let y'all go. Have a great day. Enjoy it. Enjoy your weekend. Keep Linda in your prayers. Love y'all. Bye.